Do I have lipstick on my teeth? I do. Oh. Cool. Great. That's great. I don't know if you guys could see that or not, but yes, welcome to my life. I'm a loser. Welcome back to my channel. You might notice that I look a little bit different today. My hair is a little bit different color. Didn't want to commit to being super dark, but I wanted something just a little bit toned down, and my hair girl nails it every single time. Her hair skills are like fire, seriously. So we did just have our first day of fall a couple days ago, and I love fall. This is like one of my favorite times of year. I think that I'm going to do something that's going to be like pumpkin inspired. So if you're interested in seeing the makeup look that I do today that is going to be like spicy and pumpkin-y, then go ahead and keep watching. So who else is excited about fall? Are you more of a summer person or more of a fall person? You will have to comment down below and let me know what you like. Me personally, I really like fall. I mean, obviously I love fall. But I've also really started to enjoy summer, mainly because I'm a beach person. I absolutely love going to the beach. I love being a bum on the beach. I love getting drunk on the beach. Just being real here. But I am a sucker for some good boots, some booties, some scarves, some chunky sweaters, pumpkin spice everything, the holidays and Christmas. I just love it. I don't know what my deal has been. Like, I've been on like older palette kicks, but this is just the Morphe 350M, and this is what it looks like. I'm just loving like all of these orange shades and whatnot. It's so pretty. So I have already primed and set my eyes, and I am just going to go in with this blue brush. I'm sure you guys have seen it in my videos before. Honestly, this brush isn't anything like super fancy. I actually just purchased it from Walmart. The brand is Royal and Langnickel. I don't know. So I'm going to dip into this shade right here. So I'm just tapping in it like this. And I am getting a pretty good amount of product on my brush, and I'm not going to dust this off because I do just want to pack this shade onto my lid. I do want this shade to be pretty dark. I'm not swiping my brush. I'm literally just tapping because of, again, we just really want to build this color up and get it nice and dark. You will have some fallout onto your under eye, so that is why I definitely do not recommend doing your foundation before, because of you will have to clean up underneath your eye. Now I am just going to kind of sweep back and forth just to kind of build it up in my crease. This does require just a lot of building and blending and building and blending. Once you get the lid shade built up to your desired liking, then I'm going to take the Morphe 518 and I'm going to dip it down into this little bit brighter orange shade right here in the same palette. And you want to get a pretty good amount on your brush, but tap it off. And then you're going to use that to blend out right above the crease. And you're just going to lightly sweep that across through your crease just to really blend out that maroon shade. Or it's really not even a maroon shade, but this look really isn't hard. It's just very tedious. It's very time consuming because of, again, you're having to dip down in the colors, blend it out, dip down in the colors, blend it out. That's really like the biggest part to this look, is just making sure that your eyeshadow is very, very blended out. Morphe palettes are pretty good eyeshadow palettes, and that's why I like them, because they're super affordable. You get so many shades in them, and they're also pretty good quality, but it's also very important to use a good brush. Now I am going to go in with this blending brush right here. I really like this brush because of it's very narrow. It's very thin, but then you turn it to the side and it's very fluffy. It is just an e.l.f. blending brush, so it's super, super affordable. I really like it. And I am just going to take this shade right here and tap my brush down in it. And I'm going to use that in the front portion of my crease just to help brighten that up. And I feel like this is like the perfect brush for it because it is so narrow on the side. So it kind of really helps to keep the color exactly where you need it in the crease, but it's also fluffy enough that it blends it out really nicely. Now at this point, if you wanted to leave your eyeshadow matte, then you totally could, but I'm actually going to go into the Morphe 24G palette, and I'm going to dip into this shade right here. And I'm going to put that over my lid, but focusing it towards the front portion or the inner portion of my lid. I'm going to take my finger and tap that in over that dark shade on my lid. My nail always gets in the way on my inner corner, so I always have to take another brush to get down in there, but that's okay. I'm gonna take this Morphe M124. It is just a small packer brush. I'm gonna take some Mario Badescu and spray it, dip it down in that orange, and then I'm going to get down in that inner corner really good. And then I'm also going to go up and around the edge of my lid and the crease. I'm not going to go into the crease, but I'm just edging out that crease, if that makes sense. And then I'm just going to pack a little bit more on the lid. We are not sweeping this brush, we're just tapping. Now I'm going to go back in with the e.l.f. brush without applying any new product to it, and I'm going to use it just to blend out that shimmer that we just applied. At this point, I'm just going to take a wet makeup remover wipe, and I'm going to use that to get all of that excess powder off of my under eyes. Okay, I am back. My eyelashes are on, my foundation and most of my face is complete. You guys know that I've been on this kick lately where I've been just doing my eyeshadow on camera and I've been finishing my face off of camera. I just haven't tried anything else out new. I'm sorry guys. But just in case anybody is curious, the products that I did use on my face are just my typical products, the Smashbox Primer Water and then the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Photo Finish Primer. And then for foundation, I am just using the LA Girl, the Pro Matte Foundation. And I am in the shade Bisque, which is GLM672. For setting powder, I actually just went back to my Coty Airspun powder. And I use it in the shade, it's translucent. I actually did want one of the tinted ones just because of, this stuff goes everywhere. But some of them do actually have shades in them, and I actually wanted a shade myself just because of, I think that like a banana shade looks really pretty under the eyes, and then also it helps to kind of like eliminate the whole flashback thing in photos. But they didn't have any in the shade that I was looking for, so mine is in the shade Translucent. Still works just fine. It'll be fine. For my blush, I am using the Wet n Wild Color Icon in the shade Mellow Wine. As you can see, I have used the crap out of this. Like, I'm hitting pan. I really like this one. And then for bronzer, I am just using the Hoola Benefit. And for my highlight, I am just using the ColourPop highlighter that I always talk about. You guys know that I love this stuff. It is like a staple in my makeup routine. I'm going to dip into that bright orange shade that we used. And I'm just using the Morphe 507. I'm going to tap it off. And I'm going to go right underneath my eye. . Then I am going to take the Morphe M432, which is just a flat definer brush. And I'm going to go into that dark shade that we used on our lid. I'm going to lightly tap it in. And I'm gonna run that right along my water, or right below my waterline. Again, I'm not dragging this, I am just tapping very quickly and just moving along. And then I am going to take the 507 one more time and just lightly go right over that. I'm gonna dust that baking away. All right guys, this is the completed makeup look. I am just loving this like spiced orange fall vibed makeup look. I had so much fun with this and I just feel so fall. Like I feel like I need to go to a pumpkin patch or something. Too bad it's still extremely hot where I live, so it doesn't feel like fall. We had like a couple days that it was nice, and now it's back to reminding me that I live in the South and that it's not fall. Well, it is fall, but it doesn't feel like fall, so whatever. The lipstick, in case anybody is wondering, I am using the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip, and it is in the shade Bumble, and I just topped it off with this L'Oreal Paris Havana Camilla Cabello, and it's a lip dew. And let me tell you about this stuff. I got it in the shade, by the way, Desnudo. First off, I want to talk about packaging. The packaging is like absolutely adorable. I love the little floral lid on it, and I love the color of it. I mean, of course, everybody knows that these kinds of shades are totally me. It is a pigmented gloss. So there it is swatched. Super, super pretty. Love it. But I also want to talk about the applicator on this thing, because the applicator is huge. So like it's just so comfortable when it goes on your lips, and it smells absolutely delicious, but it is not flavored. And that's a huge thing for me, because I cannot wear flavored products on my lips because they will give me a headache. But this one is also not so strong of a scent that it will give you a headache if you are sensitive to smells. I am not sensitive to scents, so that's not really a problem for me, but when it's on my lips, it's not like I can actively smell it. So I don't think that if you are sensitive to smells, I don't think that it'll be a problem, but just don't quote me on that. But I absolutely love this stuff. So this is, once again, the completed makeup look. I really, really like it. I feel so festive and fall and just pumpkin-y, and that makes me happy. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you enjoyed this video or laughed because I had lipstick on my teeth, then go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. So that is all that I have for you guys today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. They say into your